It's an automatic jumping.
Hello. Welcome to the channel. It's good to see everybody again. I've not done a live cast for a while. So it was really sort of an update to what we're up to at the moment. So what we're up to. I've been recently looking at alternative apiary sites. And the one that I've found is, in fact, two. There's one that belongs to a friend of mine and the other one's a landowner. So I'm producing a video at the moment, looking at those sites and seeing potentially what they can offer, both for myself and obviously the benefit of the landowner. So I'm working on that at the moment. As soon as I get any results on that and feedback, I'll chuck it up for you to have a look at. So the spring is on the cusp of breaking. The problem we've got here at the moment in Scotland especially, although the temperatures are yo-yoing up and down, and where I live particularly, the temperatures tend to be a little bit fickle. So one minute it's double figures up towards 20 degrees, and then other days it's down at 4. So I'm kind of looking at the nutrition side of things, and I'm really struggling to judge when I'll put certain things onto the hive. I'm not going to put pollen patties on the hive at the moment because in the breaks in the good weather, I should say breaks in the bad weather for good weather, they've been collecting like mad. So when I looked at the frames, there were plenty of pollen frames and food, but I'm still feeding them small amounts of fondant until the temperatures stabilize and we get good temperatures where they can start flying every day. And then we can, as far as I'm concerned, the season then is kicked off and we're ready to go. Other stuff, I'm waiting on a nucleus from Black Mountain Honey, which is going to offer support to my other hive on ground zero, which is here in my house. So that enables me for them to mutually support each other. So my intention will be for the main production hive, the Queen Elizabeth hive, will be as early as possible is to split it and to produce another nuke. Then that nuke can be shifted to one of the other apiaries as support to a hive that I place there. So that's the plan. And so far, nothing's gone to plan. And we haven't even started the season yet. So I'm kind of looking at it and think that once the weather stabilizes and we're in a place where we can get on with the season, I think it's really going to be good. Hoping that the summer period is going to be the same as it was last year, which was an epic. It was really, really good. So I was pleased with that. So for me, that's a big thing, is this damn weather. It's just up and down, and people in some other areas is actually have started their beekeeping season, and we're still waiting for the weather to sort itself out. So that's where we are at the moment currently. Also looking at the treatment free, I did get some feedback with reference to that. A chap informed me that he'd been beekeeping a number of years and that his bees had never been treated and his losses were quite low. So that's encouraging news, and I thank him for that, for replying to me. But I'm still waiting for someone to come up on livecast so that we can at least have a chat openly about the subject of treatment free. Again, as before, I'm doing certain things as a base level start, if you like. One of them being I have to ascertain whether the varroa levels are high or low at that time when I first capture a swarm. But again, because of the weather, the swarms are few and far between, if non-existent. So that's where I am with the swarm. So my car, I've got all my kit in it and it's ready to go. So I'm on a short ring, but nothing's come yet. The weather's been absolutely crap. So yeah, I'm moaning about the weather again. But as with everything we do in beekeeping, it's all weather dependent, and I can't do anything unless the weather's good to me. So that's where we are. One thing I'm still not done yet. Can you believe this? I've actually not got an extractor still. Since I come back to the UK from Qatar, the cost of living is spiraled out of control. Fuel, food, petrol, everything. So I've had to prioritize some of the stuff that I'm buying, but an extractor, I'll either have to get secondhand or some budget type affair, if you like. Or maybe someone will be willing to lend me one out of the association on the east coast of Scotland. So that's where we are with it. So there's still buying to do. I've got enough frames for now to sustain 3 colonies at least in the short term. And it's always the adage, isn't it? Before the season, you try and get things put together, but unfortunately, it never happens because I've got so much on at the moment with repairing camper vans, allotments, my bees, going to work, the usual stuff, the juggling everything in your life. And so it's becoming not difficult, but problematic at times. And when you speak to people that are willing to help you throughout with reference to hive sites, things like that, it's hard to maintain communications because everybody's busy and we all work different times, different places. So that's where we are with it. So really, this is quite a short live cast. It's just to update you. I'm going to throw a video out this weekend, hopefully with a little bit more in-depth look at the apiaries that I've managed to secure. The 2, that's Tarry Apiary and that's Addison Apiary. So look for that, and I'll try and get something up within the next few days. And then I'm just waiting until the weather decides to be kind to us all. So that's me. So this is a quick update on Livecast. Nobody's come up already, no problem. It's just a quick one. So I'll just say cheerio for now, and I'll see you on the next video, which we should be in the next couple of days. And then after that, when the spring does eventually decide to visit Scotland completely, we can get on with it. And then the videos will become more interesting, especially for the treatment-free colony, which I'm looking forward to be able to have my own data and my own opinions and the way I see things have gone for me when practicing treatment-free. I am also aware that the apiary that I'm going to put this hive in is going to have to be in isolation because I do have other beekeepers in the area. I've been looking at that really carefully and looking at the radius and possible foraging limitations or limits as far as the bees are concerned. So I'm kind of confident that it's not going to affect anybody else at this stage. So we'll suck it and see what happens. Yeah, okay, right, that's me. I'm going. See you all soon, and look forward to seeing you on the flip side of the brood frame. Okie dokie. I'll see you all later. Cheerio.